Hey friends, Dave here with Stahls, and I bet you're here because you're thinking about starting a t-shirt business or maybe taking your hobby or embroidery business to the next level. And you've probably been down the rabbit hole of, should I buy a printer or a heat press? Well, let me save you some time and money right now. If you are just starting out or developing an apparel printing program yourself, you don't need to buy a printer. You need a heat press, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is the ultimate beginner's guide to kickstarting success the right way, minimizing risk, maximizing profits, and setting yourself up for some long-term success. So are you ready? Let's get right into it. So let's cut straight to it. To print t-shirts with low risk, maximum profit, you need two things. Number one, a quality heat press. And number two, custom transfers made by professionals. And that's it. You don't need to spend $10,000 or more on a printer that could clog, break down, or become outdated and obsolete next year. In fact, most people who buy DTF or DTG printers just starting out end up regretting it, but we're going to get to some of those horror stories here in a minute. The truth that most people won't tell you, even if you buy a DTF or DTG printer, you still need a heat press to apply or cure the design to the shirt. So why not just start with the one tool that you're always going to need? Now, a good heat press is going to last you years with minimal maintenance, right? It lets you press a variety of different finishes, everything from screen printed transfers to direct to film transfers, sublimation, vinyl, specialty effects, twills, applique, and so much more. It's also going to work with virtually any garment. I'm talking t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, bags, accessories, flags, whatever. You name it, if it fits under the press, you could print it, all while costing a fraction of what a printer setup would cost you. And most importantly, it puts you in business today. There is no huge learning curve of artwork setup, RIP software, artwork prep, or finding the right inks, adhesives, or fine-tuning your settings for good quality. So, what should you look for when you're looking to buy a heat press? Because not all heat presses are created equal. Now, if you're going to build a real business or maybe even just a profitable side hustle, you're going to want something reliable and built for production. So here's a few things to look for. Number one, locking adjustable pressure right here over the top. Now, this is going to give you control to press on thick or thin hoodies or t-shirts or everything in between. If you don't have consistent, even pressure across the entire surface area, you're going to have low quality and possibly some frustrating and failed prints. Number two, you should always have digital pressure readouts. Now, I understand this is a little bit of an upgrade when you are looking at maybe those more inexpensive heat presses, but this is one you are not going to regret getting. You can't guess your way through good results. With digital readouts, you know exactly what pressure you're applying your transfers at, which means consistent quality and, again, reduced misprints. Now, number three, threadability. Now, being able to just load the shirt onto the press like a pillowcase, right? Over a pillow, instead of just laying it flat over top, is going to give you faster, more accurate placement and better results, all without the frustration of all of those extra wrinkles or seams on that extra layer of fabric. And number four, another great feature to look for is interchangeable platens. Say you're printing on onesies, sleeves, hoodies, tote bags, or those small accessories like a fanny pack or a crossbody bag. Well, the ability to swap the platens makes it so easy to handle any job and grow into more products without buying new equipment. Now, things like the tag-along platen are awesome too. And it has that same pin that just drops right down onto presses like these Hotronix presses. This is going to help you get that alignment right out of the gate, and also you could print the inside tag at the same time as the front of the shirt, saving you many, many steps for when you want to remove the label of the t-shirt and put your own brand on the inside. Now, with what to look for in a heat press covered, let's talk about why people think you need to buy a printer in the first place. It's definitely tempting, right? The idea of printing your own transfer sounds cool. It's fast and cost effective. But here's the real story from decorators who have been there. Number one, clogs, breakdowns, and downtime. DTF printers need constant maintenance. If you're not printing daily, the ink is going to clog. White ink is notorious for this. But it's not a maybe, right? It's almost a guarantee. Number two, expensive maintenance and supplies. You're constantly buying ink, powder, film, cleaning solutions, replacement print heads and parts, and wasting prints just to get it calibrated. And all of those consumable supplies, they have a tendency to vary widely in quality from batch to batch, even sometimes from the same supplier. Number three, hidden costs add up. When you factor in the waste, the downtime, the maintenance, the replacement parts, the reprints, your real cost per shirt often ends up higher than just buying professional direct-to-film transfers, all while costing you more time to produce in-house. Time that would be better spent on growing your business or getting new customers. Instead, you're going to be tinkering with a printer. And number four, inconsistent color or quality. If your first shirts look low quality, customers aren't going to come back. And bad reviews, well, they are online forever. Now just scroll through DTF printing or t-shirt business forums or groups on Facebook and you're gonna hear all about it. Things like, I got way too excited and now have $3,000 paperweight, or I regret it, they're messy and high maintenance, or I got myself a DTF printer and it's collecting dust because I couldn't keep up with the maintenance. And here's what the most successful decorators did and still do today that I've been in their shops, right? Number one, they bought a quality heat press. Step two, they focused on finding customers and selling shirts. Step three, they ordered screen print or DTF transfers only when they needed them. And step four, they let their business grow and they upgraded when they had the volume for it and it made financial sense. Now with on-demand transfers from companies like Stahls and Transfer Express, you can order exactly what you need when you need it. No waste, no risk, no inventory, no worrying about poor quality that's going to be representing your brand. And I kind of mentioned it before, but don't start by printing shirts, start by selling shirts. Yes, 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 of course. Get practice with placement and application first. Your confidence is going to help you sell. But don't pre-print a ton of inventory. That's a whole lot of financial risk if they don't sell. So go out, get customers, take orders, and then fulfill your orders with custom transfers and your heat press. That's the proven model we've seen thousands and thousands of decorators use to scale, whether they're doing it from a spare bedroom or running a full print shop. Now, tools like Stahls Fulfill Engine can even help you from everything from online stores to automated on-demand production, giving you the capabilities of direct-to-garment or direct-to-film with so many other decorating techniques too, from embroidery to engraving and even real-deal screen printing, all without you investing in any equipment whatsoever, and it's all without monthly subscriptions. Then, once you're doing regular volume, you'll know your numbers, you'll know your market, you're gonna know your customers, and you're going to be making smart business moves, not gambling on gear that you're not ready for. So, to recap, really, truly, a heat press is the foundation for any apparel printer. It is your most important tool and the heartbeat of your business. Now, don't jump into printers before you're ready. You need to minimize your risks and maximize your profit. Number three, start simple with a heat press and custom transfers. Number four, I've said it many times, I'll say it again, sell first and print second. That's gonna be a way to keep that money in your wallet. And number five, grow smart and grow profitably. Now this isn't overnight flash in the pan success because with that comes a lot of growing pains. Slow and steady wins the race here. But be sure to hit subscribe right here to the Stahls TV YouTube page for all of the heat printing tips, tricks, inspiration, and education that we're dropping every single week. And seriously, good luck. I am here in your corner every step of the way, cheering you on. But if you made it this far into the video, I think you're actually doing a pretty great job researching, and I have full confidence that you're setting yourself up for success. You got this, right? And we're here in case you ever need us along your journey. Remember, the best businesses are built on smart, simple systems that scale. And a heat press is your ticket in. Until next time, I'm Dave. Happy pressing.